What's up, everybody? Steven here. We'll go back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into House episode number 18, Babies and Bathwater. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. If my audio is a bit weird, I apologize. Some stuff happened and I had to try to fix it, and I'm hoping it's fixed, but I can't tell. And I've been testing it and it sounds okay, but we'll find out later. But yeah, we're hopping in here. Last episode was the role model episode, which I thought was pretty cool. Pretty good episode. Pretty great episode, actually. In the end, Cameron decided to walk away because, fuck is this? Volger, right? That's the guy's name. He's a jackass, and Cameron decided to walk away. So we'll see if that's gonna last, if she's actually gonna be gone for a while. I don't know. I don't know if this lines up with Once Upon a Time, so maybe she's going to do that show. I don't know. We're gonna hop in here. Hopefully have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much. Here we go.
Naomi.
I was wrong.
Naomi?
Oh, the baby, they fall backwards.
Naomi.
Sir, remain in the car.
It's just who I am.
Hey! Up and at him, big guy.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, up late. Internet porn.
How come you're not in your here? Call the OBGYN service and rub some prayer beads.
BP's normal. No
Damn, you're an asshole, bro.
Pregnancies.
Because she didn't carry for long enough.
The 3 miscarriages make me think it's an underlying physiology. Pregnancy-related autoimmunity.
Knows with a newspaper.
Dogs can learn things. House can't.
Coward.
Child.
Hey there. I brought my colleague along to help out.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chase.
It's not a cold. It's pneumonia.
What?
Pneumonia?
Relax. Pneumonia's her second biggest problem.
Preterm labor.
Oh God.
She's on magnesium already.
Flu's into butylene, man. We're gonna give you some medicine, okay? Try to stop your labor.
Okay. Okay.
Him, they got the ball. And here they are. They got you.
So that's a no on us being squared away.
Okay, interesting. Doesn't even care, bro.
Rachel and Joel Kaplan?
Wait, who called them?
You're under arrest.
What the fuck?
Remain silent.
What do we do?
You're being charged with child endangerment.
What?
He's gonna lose the baby, I bet. That's what they're gonna go with.
It's small cell lung cancer.
Holy.
Chances my baby will survive.
Pretty good. 28 weeks, so about 80%.
No, wait, that's 1 in 5 chance he'll die?
Business, I'm gonna run it like one. I hereby move to revoke the tenure of Dr. Gregory House and terminate his employment at this hospital effective immediately.
Don't you think we should discuss this?
We just did.
All right. There's no way all 11. What, really? Everybody except for 2. She's making a choice that she won't be around for her,
to have the C-section.
for her child's.
Aren't good enough.
They do suck. Where's Wilson? Paged him twice.
She does this. She knows she's...
He's packing up, isn't he? He was just fired. They fired him. That's insane.
Vogler's all about clinical trials. Hospitals chock full of them. There's got to be something for small cell lung cancer.
Why? Why? Why would you do that?
Hey! You're killing her!
Really? Are you okay? That's dropping down to the 80s. Stay with us, Naomi.
What's going on?
We need you to leave the room.
Oh, is that a blood clot?
Respiratory distress.
Could you just tell me what's going on?
We're trying to find out.
She's going to leave you. After this, she's going to leave you because the baby's going to die. Wow, I was wrong. They are going to go that route. Holy shit.
Sats are still way down.
I think so. She's stabilized.
He's taking the baby. He's doing a C-section.
That level.
About 10 minutes.
He's about to do a C-section.
Shouldn't be. Come on.
Man, dude, if give us something good.
Charging. Boy, open up. How's he doing?
Still not breathing. We've got to intubate.
Clear.
If they would have done the C-section earlier, when Vogler stopped it, would they have been able to save her?
It's genetic. Caused the gland to wither to nothing.
This is why she couldn't gain weight.
Yeah.
I'll call the police and social services and have all the charges withdrawn.
I've sent a test down to confirm. When it comes back, you should start Olive on immunoglobulin replacement.
You're not gonna have here.
Yeah. And they made Vogler straight up mean, like straight up villain.
Cuddy is a genius.
What the hell was he looking at? All right, that was episode number 18. Solid episode. I'd probably give it like an 8. I thought that it had the emotional punch for me with the woman and her baby and the choices she had to make. It had the stressfulness of the people that were standing up for House. Vogler, they made just a straight up villain. Honestly, what he was saying, some of it was legit, but he said it in such a way, in a manner, and he presented himself in such a way that it just did not come across like he was a good guy. Even though I think for the most part he was an okay guy. Like, I think he just was all about business, right, and money and saving people, and they didn't really focus on that. We just kind of focus on he's the bad, he's the villain, he's against House, and everything he was saying about against House is true. House is kind of crazy. He's a madman. He does insane things that don't really help the situation most of the time because he's fights with everybody. But I like the episode. I even like the secondary case about the one baby. What the one baby had, I don't know. They explained it. I don't understand it. But I thought for the most part, I got the gist of the situation. No mention of Cameron really, besides House saying that Cameron quit. Like Wilson's speech earlier, like Cuddy's speech, where she talked about the House, or that Vogler is treating us like a business, and therefore he owns us, and we're in fear of his money. Love Wilson's thing where House is so stubborn, so stuck in his ways, that he could not just give a speech that he didn't believe in, just to save to save face and save his friends, save people. He had to do this whole thing just to piss people off because he's who he is, right? But I don't know. I like the episode. Give it an 8. Probably a top 5 episode for me. But we'll go through it now. We'll break it down. We start off at the beginning. Husband and wife are coming home, and the wife I've seen in something. Seen you. I know her from. But the wife and husband are coming home. He's drunk. She's starting to have some problems. She passes out. Go to the hospital, and we then jump to a weird ass dream that House is having about Vogler having cancer and him being nice to him and all this other stuff. We then found out that Cameron quit. Foreman and Chase are at each other's throats for most of the episode. They can't stand one another because Chase didn't stand up to House or anything. We then get the secondary case, which is essentially this family here who started giving the baby a treatment, or a nutritional, like they put the baby on like some sort of diet because he wasn't drinking breast milk, or she wasn't drinking breast milk, and they thought it was fine. And then the Dr. House explains why it wasn't, and then that's it. You know, he puts them on a new thing, an IV, and then they're gonna be good. We then get Vogler. Finally, House going back to his office. Vogler's there. Vogler says he's gonna vote to get the House out. So vote. You're gonna be fired soon. Bam. Then arguing between Foreman and Chase. What's happening here?
Where your parking space is?
Oh, this is about him saying that, oh yeah, he's gonna make your life a living hell, right? Then the cops show up. And we find out, oh, you guys are under arrest for harming a baby. House is pissed off because they're just the parents that didn't know. Therefore, Cuddy did it, not Vogler. Cuddy did it because she thought that he can help House and avoid House getting any trouble. Then at one point we find out that in order to save the woman, we have to do a C-section. Now the question is, if we would have done these things earlier when we said it, would she have lived? Probably, right? She doesn't want to do it because the baby's chances are 4 and 1. 20% chance the baby will die. And she couldn't because of what's happened in the past, right? She doesn't want to lose the baby. Then, husband wants her to do it. He wants her to survive. We then put the vote to happen. They were going to vote without Wilson. It's messed up. They vote. Wilson doesn't vote for it. He says he'll leave, take his money, whole bunch of stuff. And they decide to get Wilson out. They vote to have him fired. And it's not fired. We find out Wilson then, when he finds out that some of them wanted him, that some of them were willing to fire him for the money, he decides to resign. What's happening
Purely
here?
biological. In evolutionary terms, the needs of the next generation are more important. You're saying
Stuff about the mom and the baby. She won't do it. Then we get this woman here. They mentioned that their uncle is a doctor or something along those lines, so that her uncle knows. But it's weird that it didn't work for the baby. We then find out Wilson's getting fired, and this is the moment I was talking about, which I really liked. I liked this. I liked that Wilson's being real. House doesn't know how to react. House just kind of stands there and listens, doesn't say anything, and in the end, what he usually does, he asks Wilson for a favor. He yells at Cuddy. Talk about not being worth $100 million. House wants to put her on this trial. Got to do a C-section. Spoke with the. Still doesn't want to do it. House explains that we have to do it. If not, you're going to die. You're going to do it. Right when we're about to do it, Vogler stops it. House yells out Vogler, which makes me believe, again, would she have survived if we would have done that surgery right there and then? Would we have been able to save her later? I don't know. Have the blood clot. Guy wants to save his wife, baby, because chances of the wife surviving are none. Very slim. So he was like, just save the wife, save the wife. And then we have this amazing moment here where House is talking to him, and House is being a human to this man who's about to lose his wife, and telling him this is what's going to happen. Your wife is going to die. You can save your baby. He has to make this decision, and he doesn't know how, and House gets him to make the decision. And very tense moment where baby survives. House is then waiting outside of the voting room. Tells Cuddy about the other baby and the reason that this family wasn't actually neglecting a baby or anything, that they'd tell the cops and then they can get their baby back. And then House is leaving because he's about to be fired. Then we get the vote. Cuddy doesn't vote for it. Cuddy decides, you know what? This is bullshit, man. You're like blackmailing us. Literally, whoever doesn't vote gets kicked out, and he's like, we're gonna vote to fire you now. And it's this whole situation, right? But Cuddy convinces the board, some of them, and House is not fired. And I like how she's like, we should be mourning. We just lost $100 million, which could have gotten jobs and saved lives, and all because, to save you and the team. And House then at the end is showing this thing. I don't know what this is. Is this the thing with the baby, maybe? I don't know. That's the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut episodes. If you want them. If you don't, that's totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. But I'm going to get out of here.